Shawty has a whole history of going after men with money. It was me, so y'all believed it. Ladies and gentlemen, Gervonta Tank Davis has came out and responded to the situation and the fight cancellation between him and Jake Paul. Supposedly, Gervonta Tank Davis is saying that Jake Paul was getting his ass beat down at the training camp, training with guys like Shakur Stevenson, Raymond Ford, and Keyshawn Davis. Therefore, with what Gervonta Tank Davis tweeted, making the argument that that is why Jake Paul and Nikisa ended up canceling the fight. He's claiming that nothing went down with him and this female, that she's out here just trying to get money. Shawty is known for being the type of girl who goes after people with money. All right? Now, there's a couple things that I want to talk about when it comes to this. Is Gervonta Tank Davis telling the truth? Or is he lying straight up? Did Courtney Russell, the ex-girlfriend who claims to have been in a 5-month relationship with Gervonta Tank Davis, right? Claiming that during these 5 months was absolutely horrible, you know, and actually has another civil suit going up against him due to what happened on October 27th. Supposedly, he walked into a gentleman's club that she was working at, pulled her out of there, pulled her into a garage, physically beat her up. You know, she's trying to get him for kidnapping. Okay, she's trying to get him for false imprisonment and also aggravated battery. Okay, and in my opinion, we made a reacting to everything that happened with that. We know exactly how females are. All right, we know that, of course, some females out there do look for their opportunities and get with these rich men, and as soon as they see the opportunity, they take them to court. They try to take advantage of this and that. Now, of course, there are men out there that physically put their hands on women. And look it, depending on what side you want to take here, we know for a fact that Gervonta Tank Davis does have a bad track record for putting hands on females, right? We've seen him do this before. He's been caught on camera, okay? Now, I know a couple girls, individuals, baby mamas have put charges against him, but have reclined those charges because of, you know, maybe some type of outside payment, some type of, maybe they were lying, maybe they were capping. We know that this goes down, especially with Gervonta Tank Davis. You've seen Devin the Dream Haney and his female, what's going down with that? Girls are sharks out here, okay? And I put to myself, and I think to myself, is Gervonta Tank Davis telling the truth? Like I said, he has a horrible track record. So no matter what, even if he is telling the truth, when he says, it was me, so y'all believed it, of course people are going to believe it. That's what happens, whether you did it or not, right? You could tell the truth 1,000,000 times. But after you had lied 1,000,000 times before that, everybody is never going to take your word as the right word. Nobody's going to take you serious. So that being said, Gervonta Tank Davis just watched Lamont Rhodes Jr. versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz this weekend and put out a tweet that as soon as his knee's done healing up, he's going after Isaac Pitbull Cruz, all right? We don't know what's going down with the civil suit yet, right? He hasn't been charged yet. Nothing has been updated on that so far. He's saying that she's just out here trying to get money. Is everything that she was claiming an absolute lie? Did Gervonta Tank Davis never lay a hand on her? I don't know. But one thing that I do know is out of all of this that's going down, Lamont Roach Jr. is the odd man out once again. He had a back-to-back draws with Gervonta Tank Davis, and now Isaac Pitbull Cruz, and now you got Gervonta tweeting out here that he wants to face Cruz. Man, dude, just like that, Lamont Roach Jr. seems to be in back of the road, even though I think he is guaranteed to get another big fight, right? It's just absolutely, you know, ridiculous what's going down, man. Gervonta Tank Davis out here back on Twitter. When you look up his Twitter account once again, it's been deactivated again. So, man, it's just, you never know what's going down with these guys. But Gervonta Tank Davis has came out and said he does want to return and face Isaac Pitbull Cruz in his return fight 2026 as soon as he's done healing from his knee injury. As of the allegations that are going against him, when you look at his track record, you might just have to believe the woman. But there was a video out there. I heard news that there was video recordings of Gervonta Tank Davis walking into this gentleman's club October 27th and doing what he did. But it hasn't came out yet. So at the end of the day, we got to wait and see, my friends. But Gervonta Tank Davis saying she's a girl, some shorty who just out here trying to get money. Y'all believed it because it was me, but it ain't true. What do you guys think happened with Gervonta Tank Davis and this female?